Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
And we have
we broke
something
the mold.
y'all never thought we was going to do.
We broke the mold.
First female on the show.
Yeah.
Ever. Like ever. In 200-something episodes.
232 episodes.
Yeah.
I am honored. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so the pressure is definitely on. I ain't going to hold you.
God.
It's on.
They reached out. And we like, what's up?
Let's do it. So, without further ado, I want to introduce y'all to the celebrity hairstylist / our guest on this thing. Podcaster, Mimi Lace Me. How you feeling?
Hey y'all, what's up?
What's up, what's
I
up?
am so honored that I am the first.
You are the first.
God, you guys.
Because
You might be the only two. You ain't the only two.
Because in all honesty, we've been talking about this for
Some years now.
some years.
Really?
We be like, you want to add something? Do 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 you want to add something? We be like, I don't know. And I be like, no, this is for us. Then, but when you reached out, we was like, all right.
Right.
It's a platform for us to talk and converse. So.
We're gonna get a different perspective.
Well, I am truly honored that you guys chose me to come and share this platform with you guys. I will try my best.
Okay, so
to,
tell us about you.
tell you about me.
Mm-hmm.
You just talked about me. That's the gist of me.
Yeah, I mean, but you want to give a little more. You know you better than we do.
I mean,
so.
you a celebrity hairstylist.
There you go.
And you're a podcaster.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So celebrities, what celebrities you
I never tell.
you never tell? Okay.
Okay.
That's good because I used to do that too. I never tell.
Fair enough. What troubles is the world giving you nowadays? I'm gonna start off like that. Anything bothering your spirit that you just want to say? You know, the church is open.
just I'm trying to save you guys one podcast at a time.
Save us one podcast
I'll
at
be
a time.
coming to a podcast near you. I
Okay.
am here to save you guys.
Okay. I can. Because we need saving.
Absolutely.
I thought Jesus on the save.
No.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'm
Hey,
going to
man.
save you guys from
Okay.
yourselves.
Ooh.
No. I like you guys, though.
Okay, thank you.
We won't be
But
having
I
no
do
crazy.
got some smoke for y'all.
We got some smoke.
What's up?
If y'all bring it, I got it. No.
Yeah.
Lord,
I'm
okay.
just playing.
You know what? Let's start off with the something we posted on our
We get right into it.
Instagram.
Okay.
Black couples have the highest divorce rate in the U.S. this year at 30.8%. Second come Latino couples at 18.5% and white couples at 15.1%. How y'all feel about that? What y'all think the cause is? What's going on in the black community that got us 30%? That's pretty high considering everybody else under 20.
I would say social media plays a big part in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also say that people are so outward. You guys get what I mean when I say outward? Like they think that everything is gonna make them happy is gonna come from outside of them.
Okay.
So now you're putting all this extra pressure on your partner to make you happy because you see social media and it looks like their partner's making them happy. You're not making me happy.
Yeah.
So now everybody's trying to get what they think they want from just face value on social media.
What they think they deserve.
What they think.
Because everybody feel
No,
like
I
they.
know
everybody
people
feel like
don't think they deserve it.
No.
You can't possibly.
people are delusional.
They are.
Because
I'm learning that.
here's the crazy thing, right?
Yeah.
And that stat, 33% of black men are married, but only 26% of black women are married. So 1 out of 4 black women will ever be married in a lifetime. But when we tell sisters that, they be like, "Well, y'all in the same boat." We can't be in the same boat because one of us are the person who asked the other person to marry.
We initiate.
We initiate the marriage. And the crazy thing is, they're saying, "Hey, because y'all don't want to get married," but the guys are saying, "We don't have nothing to marry because you guys are deluded. Because we can't make you happy." Like this, nothing. If I buy you a house, you want a bigger one. If I buy you a ring, you looked on Instagram, you saw old girl ring was bigger.
Or the proposal was better.
And the proposal was better. Like, you didn't go to Dubai. I didn't have no smoke behind you. You didn't have the dress that fly in the air. We didn't go to Cancun. We didn't have the matching. We didn't have all these materialistic things to make a home.
Right.
And I agree with you, even on the social media tip of like it social media has been the best or worst thing that has ever happened to us.
Right?
It's
Best
like,
thing ever happened to people like us, right?
Yeah.
Worst thing to happen to people that have no vision, like.
But I think
outside
it's
of
crazy
that.
because we experience life without it.
That's
We're
why.
like we're literally the bridge generation of
I
like
was just
we was
thinking that on my
outside
way
playing
over here. I literally
in
was
the
just
yard,
thinking that.
and then the internet came.
Because social media didn't have it to my late 20s.
Yeah, late 20s. Yeah.
And I was in high school. I was about high school, middle school, high school when stuff started popping up like the Black Planets, MySpace, all that.
I
stuff.
remember it was so.
Go ahead.
I remember it was so weird when I first discovered Facebook. It was like 27, 28. And I said, what the fuck is a Facebook? And I logged on. I saw all my friends from high school. And I saw everybody I knew. I'm like this. Oh, this all the friends gonna meet at.
Yep.
But what ended up happening was people were watching other people's lives, like saying, "Damn, I want my life to look like this."
And the crazy thing is, I think social media was supposed to even the playing field,
It was.
but it didn't. It did it in like a weird like.
It did it though. It did, right? So you got people that are millionaires that would have without social media would have never probably otherwise been, because you had to go through so many channels to get to that status. Now all you gotta do is turn your camera on and you cater to the people that think like you, which is a problem in itself.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Because usually your stupid just stayed in your neighborhood. Right? Now your stupid is on display for
You realize-
millions of other stupid people.
It's other stupid people.
Right, to rally with you, and now it's a whole lot of stupid people, right?
Yeah.
So I think, I have 4 sets of friends, and they're all in the middle of separations or divorces,
Damn.
right? Me and mine were the first, and it's like a ripple effect, right? But mine wasn't because of social media or nothing like that, but I think theirs very much is, because that's what I talk. I'm sorry, y'all. I love all y'all, but my women friends don't know that their husbands call me because, like, I can understand and I empathize with the male's point of view. I do get it because I am on the other side of it, and now in hindsight, I see things that I made a big deal that were not a big deal. You know what I mean? So,
So do you think there's things you could have done to like prevent the separation at all? Is that what you're kind of saying, or it's just like you would have just looked at it differently before you went into a marriage?
yeah, I would have looked at it differently in totality, and I think even getting married, you know what I mean?
Break that
It
down
would've
for us.
been-
Like,
It would have been different, right? I would have waited until he was ready, right? I made it an issue, like, we've been together this long, you know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. You know how we are, right? Because we're like, that's the goal.
say it a little louder for the big head hoes in the back. My bad. Say it a little louder. My bad.
That's how we are, because we romanticize the men we love, right? We come up with this whole fairy tale. We've been taught that since little girls, Cinderella and everything in between, right? Rapunzel, anything in between teaches you that when you find your person, he should make you his princess, right?
Yeah.
So now we're gauging ourselves on our peers too, right? So it was like one person got married and we all was like,
What's going on?
Like,
What?
like James Harden at the wedding.
you let her. So now I gotta come
They ain't been
second?
together so.
And we've been,
Yeah.
and you, and that's just in our heads, right? And we're not even understanding that they probably went through the same thing looking at somebody else in another friend group.
And the problem is men are, instead of leading, we're playing catch up.
Catch up, right?
So we can't lead from the back. Like, but our society has told us that, hey, they control when you do something, but when something go wrong, you control it because you should be able to fix it.
Right. And women, we just wired that way. Like, And it's like I hate to hear the back and forth with everybody, because it's just like certain things, when you get it, right? I'm wired how I am wired. No, I don't understand why you got to go out and do what you got to do as a man. I'm a woman. No, I can't tell you how to do that. I don't want to know how to do it. I don't want to have no parts in doing it. Mm-hmm. But you got to understand I'm a woman, and you ain't never going to understand me, you know? But people getting this notion that you need to know who I am. You need to read me. You need to know. No, you just need to be the best you can be. I'm going to bring the best me I can be, and then we going to be all right.
It's crazy because we looked at each other because we had just been talking about it for the last couple of episodes.
Okay.
Because people say 50-50. I told them, I said, no, you bring 100-100.
You bring 100% of yourself.
I said, and also, the thing is it's crazy because you just said it, and it's like, you got to be the best person you can be. I can't make you happy.
Ain't gonna happen.
And
It's not gonna happen.
we've been, and in our community especially, we've been taught that his job is to make you happy.
But yeah.
But he can't want nothing. And if he wants something, he got to. That's why so many women want to be in relationships. If you think about women, they talk about relationships. They never say to love you and be there with you and want to be your lover, want to be your woman. The first thing they want to talk about is how you gonna take them, how you gonna treat them, and where you gonna put your wood at.
That's true.
If you can't, they trying to regulate where you gonna put that time in that wood at. They don't care nothing about nothing else. And you gonna get with me because you gonna promise me that you ain't gonna put your wood nowhere, and I ain't gonna promise you I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you when I feel like giving it to you. But if you do that or something else, you now broke my trust. So now you're gonna have to spend all this time regaining my trust back while I'm controlling the narrative. But I want you to be the man.
You're not lying. I'm sorry, ladies. When he right, he right. I can only defend what's right.
And it's like,
yeah, that's true. We are taught that way. And hindsight, like I said, being 2020, I thought exactly like that. Like you just sat there and described everything that I was. So would I say that I would? No, I love him. Don't get me wrong, right? I love him. But who we wouldn't be able to survive.
Who y'all became.
And who I became now since that, we wouldn't be able to, you know, I couldn't go back and be like, because he would have to do the same type of work. You know what I mean? So, I just, when I do it again, God willing, you know, then I'll know what to do. Because women, you know, I'm learning, I have friends that are psychiatrists. Shout out to y'all. I can't even say it yet because they have a podcast coming out. Dope. Oh my God. But it's about mental health amongst black couples.
I know who they ain't gonna have on there, Amanda Seals. But keep going.
Oh my God.
She's self-diagnosed, so she don't need to see no doctor. My bad. I'm taking a shot every time I can at her. I don't even care.
You ain't no lies. So, but yeah, you know, just having male friends of different fields and stuff. But one of them told me, he said, you have attention-seeking characteristics.
You?
Me.
Why did he say that?
He said he was joking, but something in me, it hit, right? So, you know, there's a little truth in every joke.
Yeah.
So my point is, there are things that I'm learning about myself that I which otherwise would have not learned in that marriage, right? I'm being around different people. I'm exposed to different ways of thinking, living, stuff like that I otherwise would not have been exposed. So that's what I meant to answer your question. Like, I love him, right? But we could never.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
And that's a hard time. That's a hard part about being a man, being with a woman. Because she loves the attention so much. Your attention's not going to be enough. If your girl runs to the gram and everything, picture, photo, picture, you're never going to be enough because she's not doing it for you. She's doing it for two people. The ex-dude that, quote, unquote, fumbled her and the new nigga that she feel like she deserves, she should have.
In between, nigga, get no love.
The in between, you're a place filler.
Placeholder, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what you're doing is you're holding her spot. You're holding her emotional spot because she's still tied to him because she's mad at him. I tell every woman, you're single not because you want to be single. You're single because this other person didn't comply. Now, this other nigga would act right, you would never be single. It wouldn't be that many single women out here. And women tell me, oh no, because.
Well, I'm not gonna. That's true, right? Don't get me wrong. That
You
is,
agreeing too much. They're going to say you a pick me out
right?
here.
No,
you got to be
right.
careful now.
No. It's not even that. It's
I'm
just
just being
like I
funny.
gotta go to the other side,
Yeah.
right? So now I'm single, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been married for a long time.
Now you single.
But now I'm single,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hey.
I see like, oh, y'all really crazy out here.
We said the other day on our show, I told people it's 2 places black men don't want to be at: child support court and divorce court. Let me
I'm
tell you
trying
something. Hey, when you've been to those 2 places, you can't say shit to me. Everybody, little podcast talking. If you don't, if you ain't been to the divorce court,
I'm trying
don't
to
say
tell
nothing to me. Can tell you something. At the divorce court, that person that you said that we love each other, I thought because we don't want to be together, we're not working out no more together. I thought it'd still be some love. And that person gonna come in there and paint you to be the worst person in the world just because you don't want to be with them. Hey, then child support court, they're gonna tell you ain't doing enough because I feel like you ain't doing enough. Your child can be there the whole time, and I feel like because he over there, y'all ain't playing football enough or y'all ain't reading enough. I'm still.
I did not know that people were really like, I'm just not cut from that breed. Like I can't ever say that I loved you and then try to destroy you. That those two things don't go together.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really just about whatever you fulfilled for me in the time that we was together. Like I could not imagine having him like in child support court or, you know, suing him for whatever. You know, like I just didn't know that people were that vindictive
And
these
malicious,
days.
yeah.
And malicious. Like, how could you ever say you love somebody and then now y'all are just like, but that, I guess that could be passion, you know, and just hurt at the same time.
You mad because you feel like, to your point, your delusion feel like can't nobody leave you. It's crazy. I always notice this. When men leave women make it so hard for him. But when she leave a man,
she be gone.
she be gone and she be cool. She be
gone.
She be like, oh, whatever. But let him leave her. Everything he do outside of her is gonna be something.
But to that point, men, like, if it's time for her to go, it's time for her to go. You know, you can't make me stay. You know, at some point when a woman gets tired, a woman's gonna be exactly who she wants you to be to her when you first get her. That's exactly who she's gonna be. But when you start to do little manipulative things or, you know, just not giving her what she needs, because no matter how, there's no balance in thought process between men and women.
Yeah.
We want you to understand what we going through, and that's it.
Yeah.
Even though you sit there and tell us, that's why, women, it's a catch-22 again, because you could say, baby, what's wrong? But I really just want to know, before I cuss you out, why you acting like this? Because now I'm taking it personal, because you know what I'm saying?
Why you don't know what's wrong?
Well, because y'all don't show emotion like us.
Because the thing is, we can't operate in emotion because we make bad decisions.
Yeah.
That's why women,
every time.
That's why a lot of these
every
women,
time.
That's why a lot of these women are bad nigga pickers. Because they
What's a bad nigga picker?
Because they
you know what it is.
Can you buy one? Where is it at? Is it on Amazon?
They pick men based off their emotions that day.
Really?
Or the state of where they in.
Think about what you just said. You said like they look social media. Oh, he doing this for her. Oh, what his friends do. Not knowing who they are for real, they're picking them based off the surface, which you just said earlier. So that's why the divorce rate is so high. 70% of divorces are initiated by women, and women say this: well, it's because abuse. You know what I'm saying? Because of physical abuse, which I totally agree with. But they never account for the emotional abuse and psychological abuse that they do to men. The same thing you were saying indirectly about the divorce. It's like this. To the point, the relationships are not where they're supposed to be because, like you said, it's very unbalanced. And it only goes one way. And it can't go one way and you want a person to be a leader.
Well, I think that women are divorcing men at a higher rate because they are now privy to information that they was not, right? So, like, I don't have to stay with you when you are mentally abusive to me.
Yeah.
I don't have to stay with you when you're financially abusive to me. I don't have to stay. Like, for what?
Yeah.
You know? Now, what we think is on the other side is all an illusion, right? But if your happy is outside of that man because that man is just dogging you, because that is the message that a lot of these people are sending. Like, oh, we going to go 50-50. I'm going to lead, and then you going to do what I say, but I'm going to go over here and still be doing this too.
Yeah, and his thing, though, and I understand what you're saying. You're exactly right. Last week on our show, we talked about the 20, the 100, and the 80. Most women like guys in the 20%. So most women have the same stories.
Top 20%,
Could they date the same guys? They don't even look at the other guys. The other 80 don't even get a look. So that's why women have the same story. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, it's like this. Women are drawn to a set of group of guys. It ain't the same guy for every woman. But it's a guy that you may see every day at the Publix. Probably the best guy in the world. Not saying you, but an average woman don't even look at. But the dude ride by and scat, going in the Publix, open the door, smell like reefer. He gonna get that number before the good guy in the Publix get the number.
Well, that's depending on what type of woman you chasing, because only a certain type of woman likes that type of man.
But here's the thing, though. Most women like, he's got to be very, very good looking, have some status, or have some money. Very few women like a guy with some sense, because they don't want to hear logic. Like
I just be wondering the type of people y'all be around.
No. Think about. You said your female friends, their husbands talk to you, like because I mean you podcast and stuff, because they talk to you because you have logic. They wives don't have the logic, even though around you they feel like they may act like they got some logic, but you know deep damn side she's a damn fool. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because when women say stuff like, "Who y'all be talking to?" That's the average people we talk to every day. Like, you just got to listen to them long enough. Like, doing what I do for a living and doing what you do for a living, you hear stories and I hear stories. But your stories are way more believable because that's what's put on Front Street. But when I tell my stories from behind my chair, they be like, nah, man, it's on a few girls.
I don't want to get off track here because you guys, I mean, you know, I do have empathy for you guys, but it's a lot of you guys ain't shit out here. Let's keep it 1,000.
You are exactly right.
So as much as I
can throw a rock and hit a worthless nigga right now.
Right
now.
Guess what?
For sure.
Hey.
For sure.
No. And that's what I don't like. It's a lot of worthless niggas putting out their worthless message and making guys think. That's the thing with social media, right? Before you had to work to get to a certain demographic of people. Yeah. You were not privy. If you was just a regular dude going to work, doing whatever you do, you were not a part of this type of crowd, right? But you only knew that crowd that was in your area. Now, these people see crowds that are in every area that they want to be in, and they think that because they can see it, they deserve it. Just because you can see something does not mean you have access to it. It means you can see it, you can work towards it. That's just letting you know it's there. But just because you starting to make a little money, sir, don't mean you can go on Instagram and be like, I want her. And then she'd say no because you think just because you got some money, no. You got to stay on your level of women, right?
But hold
but
on.
then y'all push the message because, well, not y'all per se, but men, you know the type I'm talking about. They push the message because they got denied by those type of women. Now they want to come back to the women on their level and tell them what they not because now they mad because they couldn't get. No, what is you doing? If you would have stayed at your level, you would have never got that type of rejection.
Well, hypothetically, men date across and down.
No, they
It's
don't.
a very few men date up.
No, they don't.
I'm telling you.
Up as in what? Because men date for status and looks. So
Guess what?
You talking about as far as caliber? What do you mean date up?
Okay. Men date down for the most
For financial side
here's
of it.
Here's the thing. You're right. But here's the thing about looks though. Everybody ain't fine. But here's the thing. If a nigga got some money, you live in Atlanta.
It don't go that way with women, though.
No, it does go that way with a lot of women. It may not go that way with you. If you don't believe me, if you go outside, you see all these ugly niggas with some money.
No. I'm talking about from a women's point of view, right? Women, your value is in your beauty, in your youth, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why women are chasing beauty and chasing youth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because the men that used to be they men now want those girls. They don't want the regular girls. So now I gotta go look like those girls that they chasing, because these the men that we supposed to get, but they don't want us now because they want them. Okay. So now we gotta go look like them. And then he gets her and gets dogged out by her, and comes back to the regular girl who went to try to look like her and tell her she ain't crap because he got dogged out by her.
I want both.
They did a survey. They did a survey one day. They asked men what they wanted. Mm-hmm. Do you want this girl or that girl? Mm-hmm. And all the guys said, they don't want a BBL girl.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Hold on. The reason they said they don't want the BBL girl, all the girls said, yes, they do. In the fact he want a BBL girl, he just want a fit woman. BBL fit don't mean BBL. It don't mean the flattest stomach out. The average guy don't want that. Believe it or not, the average guy does not want that, because if he's working, he don't have the time to work both jobs, because she's going to be a job. That's why I said about that 20%. That's why I'm talking about that 20%. Like this, the average Joe, because our show basically is built on the average person. Mm-hmm. We're built on that 80. That 20, that is flaky.
Right.
So women talk their perspective from the 20. The average guy, he just happen to have somebody who like his ass. That's why I need to be so happy out here.
Let me ask you this. If you were standing out in front of your house and you saw all your neighbors going down to the corner, and they were all coming back with bags of money, and you're like, what's going on? They like, it's bags of money at the corner. Are you not gonna go to the corner and get a bag of money? Or are you gonna stay here and be like, nah, I ain't gonna go. You gonna go get a bag of money. So, which means when these girls look on social media, y'all can say what y'all don't want, but the numbers clearly say otherwise.
They're not married either.
It don't matter. She don't care. She's getting the attention. We said it before. Women have attention-seeking qualities. So she is looking at what you're giving your attention to. But it doesn't matter what you're saying. She's only going off your actions and what you're giving your attention to. And if your woman goes on your For You page and sees that your For You page is full of big booty girls twerking, jerking, and doing whatever else they do.
That's the agenda. That's the agenda. That's the algorithm.
She's gonna, not it's the algorithm.
like this. Because women
the algorithm is against y'all.
Nigga gotta keep an excuse.
Oh
my God. Let me tell you a secret. Men like both.
Exactly. So don't try to sit here and be like.
I didn't say men dismiss them.
Exactly.
Men like women, period.
But you got to think that. Well, see, again, this is where we'll never get one another to a degree, because y'all thinking logically like, yeah, I'll smash her and I might like her and I'm gonna keep on. You know what I mean? But she's not gonna be my wife. But women are thinking like, he like her.
Yeah.
Like he like her. He be, you know what I mean? So she's now like, okay, I need to get like her.
Our perspectives are totally different.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
And it's just like people get mad because you don't understand. No, it's not right or wrong. It's just the perspectives are totally different. We're gonna come from where we come from. Y'all gonna come from where we come from. But then you can't then turn around and be mad at her for doing what she perceives is what you want.
Yeah, but if you just listen to what I want. The problem is,
from kindergarten, they have taught you that actions speak louder than words. You can talk to your blue in the face. We don't hear you. We only know what you do. That's why we know when you're cheating, because we don't listen to what y'all say. We only go off what y'all do. We don't hear y'all. That's why when y'all say anything, we be like, but because we didn't hear nothing you said. We're only going off our feelings and what you're doing and how it's making us feel.
And that's the point I'm talking about, men being emotional. Because if a man, to your point, act the same way, he'll destroy everything.
But you can't.
That's why.
That's why men have to lead.
That's why.
Women cannot lead, but they're feeling like they
so
have to.
So don't talk to me about no goddamn feelings, woman.
Right.
I can't understand that shit.
and the thing is,
it feel like what?
Right. And see, that's what we say all the time. What women say, it just feel like, you be like, what? Like you said, what it feel like what? But that's all we know. We don't know to be. We can say we thinking logically, but. Yeah. That's only to a degree, not to the degree of men's logic.
And the thing is, like, and also what you just said about doing, you can be doing something and it just don't be enough, and she still thinks
because she's in her head. Yeah. We're creating these fantasies.
And that's why 33% of these guys that's why guys ain't getting married.
But you want to know what's honest? The problem out of across the four groups of couples, the men feel like it's social media.
Yep.
The women feel like he don't make me feel like he love me no more. Like he don't do nothing. He don't
like
date me.
How long are these relationships about?
Oh, like, God, we are in a long time. Like these are all the group of people that I've come up
so like
with.
10 years plus at least.
Plus, oh God,
yeah.
15.
I could say the least is probably like 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but.
See, our generation, we got with our person and we stayed with our person.
Yeah, because get what else?
We didn't like.
Cause you gonna go through the.
We went through it with them.
Ain't nobody got time be trying
to jump. Yeah. See. Now y'all got too many. They got too many options. They see too much.
Yeah.
And so you feel like now for women, you just hopping from man to man, realizing they all the same to some degree. Because
you a bad nigga picker.
And that's the thing of it is they're the same because of who you are, not because of who they are.
Exactly.
It's because of who you are.
Mm-hmm. Talk to the big head hoes in front.
To the big head hoes in the front. Be the best woman you can be.
Yeah.
Get your own relationship with God. Get you some therapy. Learn who you are. When you do that, then you will attract. God will put your man in your path, right? You cannot go out here trying to think you're gonna pick a man because you don't know what type of man you need. God knows what type of man.
Do you think
need.
and y'all kind of hit on this earlier, but you think nowadays we give up too soon too? We as opposed to trying to like do the things to make it work, or are some people hanging on too long? Like, how you see that?
The problem is just that you didn't take time. You didn't do God wasn't in my life when I got here.
You didn't do the personal work.
I didn't do no personal work. I just got with him. I liked him. He looked good. He worked out. He had a lot of money. Mm-hmm. All the girls wanted him, so I got him and I kept him. Mm-hmm. That's just what it was.
Bitch.
Right. That's how it was. It was like, oh, you like me? Okay, I like you too.
Yeah.
And so, but I didn't know what a man was supposed to, do.
Because
I just knew he's supposed to pay me some money and give me some good sex.
Yeah. And the thing is, and that's because we don't learn it at home.
All right.
Yeah. So what happens is, just to your point, like it's funny that everything you're saying that we said all this stuff, but then we hear a woman saying it, and it's gonna be like this. Hey, we just said you gonna be scaring the hoes now.
Yeah, they gonna say you scaring.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to the ladies and the women.
You the boogeyman.
Yep.
Can't make it.
Certified up to score on them. Yeah, okay.
No, but it's just. It's crazy the dynamic between men and women, especially in this day and age, where all the technology, we are supposed to have more, but we're more divided more than anything. Just like the Ebony K. Williams thing. At the end of the day, she's still single. She's still a single mama, whether she rich or not. And it's like, but she just told you what she ain't gonna do, but you'll rather do this, which is you pick your poison.
And I was gonna say that's her decision.
Hey,
right?
No, pick your poison.
Her decision is for her. If she feels that way, like she don't want this man.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think we need to start saying that it's not the best for her.
What's
the best for us?
Yeah, that's what I was getting. You didn't give me a chance to finish.
Go ahead, my bad.
I mean, she does what she needs to do for her. But see, with me doing podcasting and me having a voice, us having a voice, I'm very particular about what I put out
by us
on this platform because so much of what you do doesn't count the legacy you leave, what you put out into the world, what you give back is more of what you do. So you sitting up here trying to advocate for, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And you thinking that people can understand that this is only to this degree. You got girls out here thinking like, I ain't dating no bus driver then. She right. We ain't dating nobody. Baby, a bus driver is your level. Understand your level. People don't understand their levels. That's the problem. It's the delusion. And so you got to be careful of the message that you're putting out, because it will find a way back to you. And that's where she's at. Now you have to defend why you're making this decision that you're making to have IVF and get pregnant to be a single mother, when you just said what you wasn't finna do with a man that could have impregnated you and gave you a baby if you would have gave him a chance, because your mental is not right. Just having money and status doesn't mean that you know that you're right as a woman or as anybody. Like your mental status is what makes you right, lady, because she out here spreading.
You can't come back on him.
I just want to read this comment that was on the Ebony K. Williams video. I just want everybody to
I'm agreeing with y'all.
Make aware of this. Yeah, they ain't gonna like this. I'm telling you, they gonna get this two
thumbs. They gonna love me.
Two thumbs down, Charlie Murphy. They not gonna.
Men are gonna love me.
Yeah, they definitely gonna they gonna rock with you. So
and the women with some substance with
glow. They gonna be in there.
Get them glow. With some shell though.
So this one lady said on the Ebony K. Williams video about her having a baby. I'm sorry, her having a baby isn't the same as a single mom. Why? She's rich. She can afford all the luxuries on her own. So now we're actively changing the definition of a single mom. In real time. This is
what I mean by stupid people putting stupid stuff out and getting other stupid people.
And they're like, you right. Hey, you right, girl.
So what? So by definition, what is a single mother then? Your financial status is the only thing that determines if you're. So you gonna tell your child, I am not a single parent. Me and Benjamin are raising you.
Me and Frank.
But here's the crazy thing. Those same women will argue, if a man just paid child support and not showed up, say he's a deadbeat. Well, wait a minute. I thought it's about the.
I'm all for her choice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she is not entitled to bring life forth into this world, because that's what we're here to do, right? We're here to procreate and further the. But we are not here to push this single mother narrative and then turn around and be a single mother. Like, what are we doing? Like, that's what I mean by putting this stuff
then
out.
Be like this. Yeah. Then he need a daddy.
What makes people? I just be want to know what make people think they can raise kids by themselves. This is the hardest.
Let me break this even further. Most of us come from single parent situation. We know how hard. We literally complain about how terrible our parents were. Literally, just to recreate it.
No, because
we can do it better.
Right?
We be like this. My mama didn't have all. I got my money in my mama.
Not realizing money ain't even the beginning.
Cause my mama gonna buy me one pair of Jordans, I can buy 4.
And you creating a monster.
I know I created one.
You have spawned a demon.
You be like, how? That's why I be like, we can't let folks do what they want to do no more. If that damn your decision, Ebony, that's not the right damn decision.
That's not the right decision.
I don't give a damn how bad you want a kid.
It's not.
No, but here's the crazy thing about this, yo. She froze her eggs at 36.
So she knew it was coming.
She knew this was coming.
Do you think she knew that was coming because of the rhetoric that is coming from men, that they don't want older, more financially stable women, career-driven women?
Well,
so she knew that was a possibility. So that's why she did it. Because let's not sugarcoat, act like y'all don't be saying that.
Hold on. When we want women, it's not about your money or my money. Mm-hmm. It's not about any of those things. Mm-hmm. When we say, I want a wife, I want a companion. Mm-hmm. I don't. Even though marriage is a business, and you guys will be business partners,
right?
But I want a companion. I want, when you take them clothes off, we are totally emotionally naked. Mm-hmm. I don't need you to bring your money, bring your dick to the table, and that's the problem. Men do not care about where you work at. We just want to make sure when it's time to come home. Hold on, let me finish. We just care about when it's time to come home that you're there. Okay. That we don't want you to give your job 60 hours a week, and you give me 2, but you want me to pay all of this. Now, if we're both working and we're both bringing to the storehouse and we're both contributing, men like, hey man, I know my wife working. I'm gonna try to figure out, cook, whatever. We don't like the fact that you be like, oh, my job, everything, and you gotta take care of the kids and do everything. Then when he needs some time from you, you talking about how big your job is. You kind of get what I'm saying?
I just don't like the fact that you gave your job the best part of you, and I get the worst part of you.
But that goes vice versa too for a lot of women. See,
For sure.
that's the thing that
For sure.
people got to realize. Everything that we're seeing is just the results of things that has been going on already, right? Mm-hmm. So if it don't get fixed, it's just gonna keep spiraling out of control, and that's just where we're at, right? So now women are giving men exactly what they used to get when we saw our moms and grandmas be the stay-at-home wife, right? She was not happy. She may have act like she was happy to the neighbors, but us living in that house knew she wasn't happy, right? So now you got women like, I'm not never letting no man, I'm going to get a career. I'm going to have my stuff. That way, if he decide that he want to go into, so it's just, that's all it is. It's a cycle.
Yeah. But the crazy thing about it is, and you're right. So men, if you work, I work, you put in, I put in, we call it a day. Mm-hmm. You take care of the kids, I take care of the kids. You cook, I cook. Same thing. Mm-hmm. That's how the 80% of men think. Because most of the 80% of men are single.
That's true. Because my ex, I didn't have to get up with my kids. Like he got up, got them ready, took them to the bus, picked them up. I didn't have to do nothing.
So here's the thing though, it's a lot of guys like that. Mm-hmm. See, but women don't particularly like those guys. You know why those women don't like those guys? Because he can't put them first. Even though you're supposed to put your wife first per se. But I'm talking about in that very, very beginning stage when he got to take care of them kids, when he can't go out with you on weekends, because he ain't getting no babysitter. He can't get no babysitter to go on no date. You can't get them going. Like if you're a single mother and you dating a single father, when she's free, she expect for you to be free, and it don't really work that way for men. Most men, because most of these women, if hell you career woman, who the hell got your children?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing that men are talking about now. It's like this. Hey, because I'm a kid. I go to parent teacher conference.
Right.
It don't be never. It be mostly men there.
Huh? It be mostly who? Men?
Yes.
Even this school right here, you see a lot of black fathers coming to pick up their kids.
The CDC says the black father is the most involved father out of all fathers.
How times have changed.
The CDC says
that's excellent.
2024.
Kudos to the fathers, to the black fathers.
And they also said that this: a father household, being a single father household, is ran almost like a 2-parent household.
I digress.
The CDC says it's like this: if you look at most statistics of men who have their kids, meaning it's not a lot. Because we're only 13,
oh well, that's true. It's not a lot, right?
Because we're only 13% of the population,
right?
And they award the woman, the kid, 90% of the time. But the guys who do have them like that, they basically the roles have reversed. Like I've been doing research on this for like last year.
I'm glad because I hate social media because I seen somebody grandma.
Not somebody nana.
Auntie.
Why is the grandmas on here acting a fool too? And it's just like, to your point with the fathers, it's just like when I look and see these things, I'm like, dang, so these women really hot like that? Like, dang, like, but I think it's always been like that. I think that it's just more publicized now because we can
it's
see
visual,
everything.
yeah.
It's visual now. I don't think it's really changed a lot.
It hasn't changed, but the thing is, that's why I say these narratives. That's why I can agree with the negative part of us being husbands, acting crazy, acting like a damn fool. But it's a lot of good.
It's a lot of good, right?
But a lot of these people, not men or women, but both are influenced by social media. They see it like, oh man, I can find me somebody better. Or
They think.
They think
I'm telling my friends now, like, the both sides, like, I see y'all. I know y'all. Y'all need to work it out.
You need to stay your ass at home.
Because, baby, it's dangerous out here. You don't
Because-
want to be out here like me.
when-
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be
get caught
single.
naked outside.
You know, and because I made all the right decisions and still ended up single. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have a bunch of children with a bunch of different men. I had my children. You know, I had one child, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this again. I learned my lesson the first time, but then I met him, and then after 6 years of us being together, I gave him children, you know, and then we did everything, even though we was on the hood side of it, you know,
it is what it is.
you know, all right, but I did it the way that I thought would not lead me to this, but because again, we didn't do it under the right pretenses.
So let me ask y'all this: since y'all both parents, both been married, and obviously we talk about this every guest, but like, what are some things that you do currently to instill in your kids so that they do or don't end up in these situations or whatever? Like, how are you like changing it for the next generation, as far as like them not, let's say them decreasing the divorce rate or working with somebody, whatever it may be? How are you kind of like, what are you instilling in them?
I'm not really particularly instilling anything. I think the best teacher is behavior. Your children do what they see you do. They rarely do what you tell them to do, right? So if I'm doing everything I can to be a better woman, which means working out every day, which means reading, which means getting my finances in order, which means getting closer to God. They have to go to church with me, so you know what I mean? So the things that they see me do as a woman will teach them to be women that won't go through what I went through if they do it the proper way. You know what I mean? First, not backwards. I did it backwards,
That's
but
right.
sometimes growth is everything.
But his thing though, that's good. That's really, really good. I mean, like with me, you know, as far as like, I never see my son don't see seeing a whole bunch of women.
Right. You know, I just don't do those things. Yeah.
I don't do that because I don't want him to think that that's
normal. Yeah.
And that's pretty much it to her point. The same thing. It's just an everyday routine.
It's just everyday routine.
Showing hard work.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
Yeah.
putting the work in. And a lot of us have a hard time putting the work in.
Because I didn't realize how many people really sit on social media and think this stuff is real. And they like so indulge in it to the point where they don't realize that they're being just like that. That's why it's like it is, the divorce rate, because you putting out what you're taking in. Now you're putting these stipulations on your partner or your children. And this stuff ain't even real. They done shot this 10,000 times before they got a good clip.
Hey.
That's the craziest part. Me shooting
real.
skits. Like, I come from social media, making videos for social media. So the fact that all of these relationship videos we see, all of them are staged. I would say 95% of them are staged.
And that's why I say y'all cannot be living y'all life from edits.
But the things they do, cause shit, they live their life off of what's the thing called filters.
Yeah.
Now I like me a good filter. Now we ain't gonna do, but we talking about just not being yourself authentically.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a lot of things that what are y'all 50-50 men? Y'all don't give me 50-50, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Are you 50-50?
Well, I mean, I don't live with nobody like that. But when I was married, I was like that. But I'm 50-50 with everything. Like, I mean.
Oh crap!
Hey.
You 50-50?
No. I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in it for like, like we need it.
Yeah,
like
we
people need
like
that.
this.
But me personally, I don't live that.
Yeah, I'm not one of the people like this. You gonna pay half. I'm not like that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, in a relationship, it's like
We do for others.
all your
Each other.
duties. You ain't gonna be doing all the duties.
And that's the question I was trying to ask y'all, because like people are now like, I didn't know the girls was asking for cash apps to get their number.
Yeah.
I did not know that until like a couple of days ago. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, what? I got to cash app you to get you. What he say? I got to send a cash app with your number. Something he said, and I was like, what does that mean? He like, oh, y'all girls be wanting cash apps in order.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. From that chair, it's a wicked game out here. And the thing, and I tell people like this. Here's the thing. The problem with quote unquote the 50-50, if you make 50,000 and I make 50,000, what that equals to? 100,000. Now we're in the
That's
6.
still 50.
Hold on.
We can go band for band.
Hold on. So now we're in the 6%.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying? See, right here, we in the negative.
Right.
Here we in the positive.
Right.
So let's put that let's stack that money up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, the
right.
problem
Of
with us
course,
is,
yes, that's how it's supposed to go. Of course.
But the problem with a lot of us is we don't want to stack the money
Your
up.
the
Oh, it's all good. It's all
okay.
good. Yeah, we
okay.
still good.
Okay.
They don't want to stack the money up. My thought process now, if I ever got married, we better stack that money up. Hey, let's put that money together. Shit, hey, let's pull these resources, because being married to a person, that's the helpmate, the resources. You know what I'm saying? Let's put
And that's most people's problem. Like, you think that this person is gonna come and make your mediocrity content.
yeah, and
Because that's all it is. You want somebody to come and take care of you so you don't have to do no better.
That's why when you hear a lot of these women say, I want to get married, the first thing they say is, because I'm tired of doing this by myself. And it's like
I
this.
agree. I'm tired. If there's any eligible single bachelors out there,
She looking.
She looking.
She looking.
But and that's the thing. It's like this. Hey man, you better put that damn money together.
Yeah.
no, for real.
Hey, if you know like I know,
No,
you
for
better put
real.
that goddamn money together.
And
For real.
even what you said about the Cash App thing, that is a very real thing.
It is.
That is
This my thing about it though. If I send you the Cash App, I'm expecting your ass to perform. You now have a job, so you better be very fucking entertaining.
I am now your employee.
So what is there
Yes,
supposed
I gotta
to
fill
do?
out a
Okay,
W.
so-
You need to fill out this W-9 because I gotta write you off
and
on
then
these
I
taxes.
also learned. They told me what. Oh my God, you guys.
I'm your captain now.
I have not been in the streets for a long time. Okay. $5 visits for $5. What he say?
$5 visits.
What's that?
I know $2
What did he
Tuesday,
say?
Wing Wednesday, $5 visit. What this
Wait,
is?
y'all. Wait. What did he say?
That's a lot of
15
prostitution going on around
I'm
here.
trying to tell you.
V's 15. Quick visit. Visit quick. Is it visit quick? Quick visit. If it's quick visit, $40 quick visit. Quick visit. That's what it is.
I don't.
Is
What
that
we doing quickly? What?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, I gotta do some research now. What's going on? Hey, somebody
crazy.
hit me in the DM.
I don't know
What she
that
talking about?
means. That's crazy.
You talking about girls got menus now?
insane?
Is a girl giving menus now? And you
Yes.
order like what you want?
Yes, and they pay for a quick. So, like, I guess on social media, on all these different platforms,
We
because I've
talking
never
about sex?
done like.
You talking about
yes,
sex?
Yes, it's called. Y'all,
It's called prostitution. It's called prostitution.
basically.
I'ma drop by.
Right.
I'ma drop by real quick. I'm helping my cousin with the groceries. That's what you talking about.
Yes. So I guess that you guys, y'all got to put in the comments. Let us know exactly what a quick visit is, because I learned this at the beach the other day. It was a group of guys, and like me, I be wanting to really get y'all perspective. So I'm talking or whatever, but they like, yeah, it's also because we was talking about the Cash App thing, and then they was like, oh yeah, well you gonna be stunned when you find out about the QVs. I said what?
I've never heard of it.
He said the QVs. I said, what's the QVs?
Wow,
he said the
to me.
quick visits. I said, now what's that? He said you get $20 to $40 and you get a quick visit. I'm like, from who though? Who you getting a quick visit from? So yeah. And he said your quick visit could stay all day, and she could be an 8-hour visit, but you have to pay her per whatever the quick visit increment is, you know? Yeah.
Man, prostitution is different. Huh?
It's different. It's than when
It's the longest career they say.
I'm
ain't it?
trying
Hey
to
man,
tell you.
episode have been good to a lot of these.
Boy, I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to,
tell you.
and that's what people gotta understand. Prostitution, this stuff been going on since the beginning of time. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
Ain't none of this new. It's just televised.
Yeah.
The
That
revolution has been televised.
That part. And just like that, 55 minutes then went by. You didn't
That's
That's
it.
it, man.
like. We appreciate you for being on here. We appreciate you for even your perspective. A lot of
Y'all
things we
wanted to
agreed
argue
on.
with me, didn't you?
No,
We ain't really
don't.
don't.
No, we don't argue
What y'all was saying before I got here?
nothing.
What
No.
was y'all think? Like,
Nothing.
oh,
Like
she
this.
want to come on here and argue.
No, whenever.
Argue.
In all
You
honesty,
wanna
whenever we do our show,
You want to argue.
you Bob.
You
Hey, whenever we do our show, honestly, we do not discuss it.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like
I
this.
love
We
it.
don't
I
discuss
don't
nothing.
want to talk
Hey,
to
go
you.
with the vibe, yeah.
I just want to vibe.
I want to see
right?
what it's like because, trying new things on our platform is sometimes difficult. And it's like the chemistry, you try to make sure the chemistry right, you asking questions, you don't want to probe too much, you don't want to be too nosy, you want to, But,
Well, that's what they're here for, isn't it?
yeah, but guess what though?
So you guys have men visits then?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you guys think about your first experience with a woman? Was it good for you? How was
Yeah,
good for
it was
me?
cool. It's cool.
It
I
was
don't think we take the approach of like other podcasts where they intentionally bring people on to like make them look bad and like,
I ain't
that's
doing
why
that shit,
you
man.
like, I ain't got time.
Because
for that.
I can give you whatever you want.
Hey, that
Whatever
shit-
type
hey,
of show you get, I got.
Nah, that shit be weird. You be
It
like,
is very
Yeah,
weird.
I can't, for the life of me, I'm
It
like, why
is.
are you going to sex workers to try to talk to them about being upstanding
I'm
women?
trying to tell you.
You fucking weirdo.
Are y'all? It's like
Did you think she was gonna be what?
no. It's because. It's because it's not about the quality of the message.
Yeah.
It's about
Niggas
the
be like,
views,
can you
the
can you
likes, the money.
MC
That's
equals what the fuck are we here
what
for?
are
Why
we even
was she?
talking about? Right?
or
Why
it's
are
like,
you talking about marriage with a prostitute?
They bring a sex worker on there and they talk about fucking the whole day. I don't want to talk about that shit the whole day.
That's all, and they have no. That's what I mean by being very cautious about the message.
Yeah.
Like I don't see this as my peak. So I have to be very careful to the message that I portray because when I get to where I'm going, I don't want it to come back and be like, you push kind of a foul message. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
Yeah.
a lot of people don't take it serious. They just take it for the quick visit that it is.
Yep.
The QB.
The cute.
Man, we gotta start asking girl, can I see a menu? Let me see your menu, girl.
You crazy.
Let me see your
Man,
menu.
you crazy.
What you got on that desserts list? It better be I'm 5-star dining in this moment.
We can get $5.
Can you please tell the folks where they can find you and just leave them with anything that you want to leave them with? It's still on them. But
Okay.
yeah, just leave them with any words that you want to.
No, that's just, look out for podcasts near you. I will be saving you guys one podcast
Give
at
me
a time.
your Instagram and stuff, dog.
I am.
Come
Can
on,
I
man.
talk?
My man, I'm just like.
See, you trying to bring that other side.
I'm trying to make sure you get
See?
seen, girl.
See?
You said
See?
you're looking for an eligible bachelor. How they gonna find you?
Oh, wait. I got two separate things for that. Now, my business.
Don't come in there with the fuck shit on
Don't
the
come
business.
over here with all of that. You can find me at Mimi Lace Me on IG, Twitter, Facebook. You can go to my IG page, click on the link in my bio, go to my podcast, Shapeshifters, We Shape the Culture. Please go click like and subscribe. Share it too if y'all want to. But nah, share it for real.
Yes. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out. We really appreciate you for being on this platform, being the first guest, and doing a phenomenal job. So
Great job.
you definitely set the
Thank
tone.
you.
So you are good.
I
We
would love
appreciate
to
it.
come back. You
Okay.
guys are great co-hosts.
Appreciate that. You got any closing words you want to get to the church, the folks, the benediction? We invite you to come.
Hey, man. Hey, I hope she didn't scare y'all.
yeah, she had some points in there.
What you mean?
I'm trying to tell you, the women ain't gonna like that.
All right.
They ain't
I
gonna like that.
know, but it's okay because change requires you to be uncomfortable. And if I have to make y'all uncomfortable,
Say it louder for the big head hoes in the back.
Big head hoes in the bag. If I gotta make y'all uncomfortable to become better women to get what y'all trying to get out here, I'm sorry. The truth be hurting sometimes. And I still got a lot of truth that I need to uncover myself. So I ain't saying I'm perfect. But what I am saying is, I'm gonna say you big head hoes.
One big head hoe at a time. We
One
saving
big
out
head
here.
hoe at a time.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that attitude. Hey man, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go follow her and check out also the IG page. We got the clips going back up. So we appreciate y'all. Until the next time, I'm Comedian Lime.
And I'm the Flash, and we out.
Peace.